Danish monarch summer tour on the yacht, a royal tradition. As the sun reaches its peak in the azure Scandinavian skies, the stately royal yacht Dannebrog glides gracefully across the serene waters, bearing a most precious cargo, the Danish royal family, embarking on their annual summer cruise. This venerable tradition, a cherished rite of passage that has endured for generations, offers the country's monarchs a rare and invaluable opportunity to escape the gilded confines of palace life and reconnect with the very land and people they have sworn to serve. For King Frederick and Queen Margrethe, this yearly voyage aboard the Dannebrog is more than just a fleeting respite from the relentless demands of the crown. It is a deeply personal ritual, a chance to revel in the simple joys of family and the splendor of their Nordic homeland. Joined by their children and grandchildren, the royal clan transforms the grand vessel into a floating oasis of laughter, storytelling, and unguarded moments, a far cry from the austere formality that so often defines their public appearances. As the Dannebrog slips past the dramatic fjords and serene archipelagos that dot the Danish coastline, the king and queen can be seen strolling the teak decks, their regal bearing momentarily softened by expressions of pure contentment. Gone are the stern, stoic visages that so often grace the nation's currency and postage stamps. In their place, broad smiles, playful banter, and an unmistakable air of carefree joy. "This is where we can truly be ourselves," Queen Margrethe once remarked, her eyes sparkling with delight. Away from the spotlight, the protocols, the endless demands of our duties. Here, on the Dannebrog, we are simply a family, indulging in the simple pleasures that make life worth living. And indulge they do, with a zest and abandon that often surprises even the most ardent royal watchers. Whether it's the king and queen racing each other along the deck in a burst of childlike glee, or the young princes and princesses staging spirited games of hide-and-seek amidst the ship's nooks and crannies, the Dannebrog becomes a stage for the family's most endearing and unguarded moments. But the royal cruise is not merely an exercise in unrestrained merriment, it also serves as a vital link to the nation's history and a tangible embodiment of the Danish monarchy's ongoing commitment to its people. As the Dannebrog glides from port to port, the royal family engages in a whirlwind of official visits, meeting with local dignitaries, touring cultural landmarks, and lending their presence to cherished community events. It is during these public appearances that the true magic of the summer cruise becomes most apparent. Far from the stiff, aloof figures that so often dominate the public discourse, the Danish royals transform into accessible, engaging ambassadors, radiating a warmth and authenticity that resonates deeply with their subjects. "They are not just distant figures on a pedestal," remarked one awestruck onlooker after a visit to a seaside village. "You can see the genuine care and connection they have for their people. It's a humbling and inspiring thing to witness." Indeed, the Dannebrog's annual voyage serves as a powerful reminder of the monarchy's enduring role as the beating heart of the Danish national identity. In an age when many royal houses struggle to maintain their relevance, the Danish royals have managed to strike a delicate balance between tradition and modernity, seamlessly blending their ancient lineage with a deep appreciation for the aspirations and concerns of the modern Danish citizen. As the sun dips below the horizon and the Dannebrog prepares to return to port, a palpable sense of melancholy settles over the deck. The king and queen, their faces aglow with the embers of an unforgettable adventure, linger a moment longer, savoring the last vestiges of their precious time away from the glare of the public eye. But even as the yacht slips back into the bustling harbor, the spirit of the summer cruise lives on, a testament to the enduring power of the Danish monarchy to inspire, to unite, and to remind a nation of the timeless values that lie at the heart of their shared identity. For when the Dannebrog sets sail once more, the Danish people will be there to welcome their beloved royals home, eager to embark on the next chapter of this enduring and cherished tradition.